Alrighty, King Fight News back with another one. Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. There's a scoring controversy going on here, and I just wanted to break down in terms of what I thought, who won the fight, how they won the fight, and there's four clear rounds in my opinion. And oddly enough, I actually called the second round in my own words in terms of how I saw it, and in terms of what Conor McGregor was doing so brilliantly in the first uh, in the first uh, sort of, I'll call it, quarter of the fight. And pretty much the whole first round he dominates with superior striking, using straight shots, basically staying far on the outside, controlling distance and range from Nate Diaz. So basically he was just outside of Nate Diaz's punching range, and then he'd leap in with quick, fast strikes. Either if it was that left leg kick uh, to Nate Diaz, which completely destabilized his footing, and beautiful straight right hands and left hooks that bloodied up Nate Diaz's face. Now, this is pretty much the whole first round and the the first half of the second round going into the end of the second round. And ultimately, after that, this is when Nate Diaz begins to have his push. Um, and in fact, in the second round, you're going to see Conor McGregor scores an incredible knockdown with a beautiful strike. So he lands a punch, um, and then knocks him down, and then knocks him down. So then afterwards, Conor's doing his thing, but he's taking these short breaks, uh, and and suddenly Nate Diaz gets his shit together and he starts landing. And that doesn't. If you're taking breaks in a fight and then your opponent starts to land punches, then Nate Diaz just uh, realizes it's time to turn the pressure up, and he puts it up full blast, and he goes in for the kill here in the second round, which was brilliant in its own right. So let me see what I got here. Okay, this is me calling the fight live in the second round. This is me calling the fight. So let's see what I had to say. Getting picked apart here. Look at what Conor McGregor's doing. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. He's completely taken out Nate Diaz's left leg. And not only that, but my goodness, during this time, Nate Diaz is slowly getting back into the fight. But here's my call. Continuing. Just the quick hand of Conor McGregor. He's using range and timing here to completely befuddle Nate Diaz, who has no legs. He's got no legs to stand on. Anytime uh, Conor McGregor gets full power on a shot, he's knocking Diaz down because he doesn't have a leg to stand. He doesn't have two legs to stand on. He's got one leg. This is beautiful in terms of tactics and strategy by Conor McGregor. Oh, and look at that left hook to the body. Completely outstriking Nate Diaz here. Just to continue, this is the majority of the second round here. And I think this is maybe the last minute or 30 seconds. Nate Diaz just goes on a tear, and he hurts Conor McGregor, has him back on the cage, landing elbows and punches and whatnot. And basically, I get freaking, like, I'm just flipping out because I can't believe what I'm seeing. My whole take on this fight is the second round is truly the deciding factor in terms of the winner and loser of this fight. And ultimately, just based on scoring points, you're going to have Conor McGregor up on the fight in the first two rounds, and the fourth round, where he clearly had a second wind and just capitalized on a sluggish Nate Diaz, who just could not keep that pressure and that pace up in the fight. And he stole the fourth, and that was the fight. I believe that's how most of the judges scored it, and that's how Conor McGregor ultimately got the victory on the scorecards. This is the King fighting.